They never fought in the war, but they're still living its consequences. Wars are supposed to end. The guns fall silent, the soldiers go home, and history moves on. But some wars never really end, because their damage doesn't stay in the past. It lives on in the bodies of the innocent. During the Vietnam War, a chemical was used not to kill soldiers directly, but to destroy everything around them. It was called Agent Orange, a powerful herbicide sprayed across forests and farmland. The goal was simple: remove the trees, expose the enemy, destroy their food. But what it really destroyed was something far deeper. Agent Orange didn't just affect plants. It carried a hidden poison, dioxin, a chemical so toxic it doesn't disappear. It enters the soil, the water, the food chain, and once it enters the human body, it stays, changing cells, altering DNA, silently. Years passed. The war ended. But something didn't. Children began to be born, different. Some without fully formed limbs. Some with bodies that could not move. Some who would never speak, or see, or live long. They didn't fight in the war. They didn't make any choices. And yet, they carry its consequences. Even today, decades later, new generations are still affected. A war that continues through bloodlines. Imagine holding your child, knowing they are suffering for something that happened before they were even born. Parents watch, helpless, not because they failed, but because the damage was already done. How do you explain that? How do you accept that the pain was never theirs to carry? The land remembers too. Forests once dense were stripped bare. Soil that once gave life became contaminated. Even today, some areas still carry traces of that poison. The war may be over, but its shadow still remains. Was it necessary? Was it worth it? These are questions with no simple answers. But one thing is clear: the cost was not just military. It was human, it was generational, and it was permanent. We often think of war as something that ends when the fighting stops. But Agent Orange tells a different story. A story where the battlefield moves into the future. Where the victims are not soldiers, but children. Because some weapons don't just destroy the present, they rewrite the future. And that is a war that never truly ends.